Okay, hello you guys. So this is the Simplified Homeschool Planner. You may have seen this over the last couple of years. I expanded and updated it for the 2022-2023 school year. So I wanted to share another peek. You can see on my channel a past walkthrough, but this one is going to be updated. So one big difference this year is you can get different sizes. So in the past, I have only had it in the letter size. This is the one you've typically seen. This is the one that I have used for years and years, your typical letter size. So this is still available. It's super easy to just put it in a binder, which is what I have always done. But this year, I know there's a lot of different planner sizes out there. I myself use a different, couple different sizes. So I made it in A5 size available for you. So if you have a ring A5 binder. And then I also did the classic happy planner size. So you can have your option of all three. So as soon as you purchase your planner, you have the option of all three of these. So get one, get all three. It's up to you. Okay, so if you're not familiar, this is an undated planner except for one page, the annual planning page that I'll show you. So you can purchase this and then you have it forever. You can print it year after year, print, multiple lesson planning pages, print one lesson planning pages. I personally don't do a lot of lesson planning throughout the year because the curriculum that I use mostly does my lesson plans for me. So I don't print out, 36 weeks of lesson plans, but that's up to you. So I like that this is undated, that it's printable, so I can customize it for our needs year after year. So this is the cover page. You could definitely print this on cardstock. I did not, I just have it. I think this is 24-pound paper, maybe 28. Excuse me, the windows are all open because my kids are outside and it's springtime, so. Okay, so you have the little This Planner Belongs To page here. And this is the yearly planning page that I was talking about. So this is dated, you can see, and this has July through next June of 2023, and then down here, this is how I plan out our school year. I do have a video as well going through how I plan using this page, so you can check that out, but you can use this as a key, mark these little things and have a little code for your school year, and then I just mark down the days and the weeks that we do school throughout the year. So I do this first. And so then you have your mission, if you want to do that. Yearly goals, homeschool, spiritual, personal, and family. This is year at a glance page, self-explanatory. Oh, sorry, kids, Hence why we have a homeschool planner. So I have a curriculum plan, curriculum subject, where I'm going to buy it, the cost, and if I received it. This is digital resources, where they're stored, what level they could be used for. I know I'm always not keeping track of what I have, the resources, and then I end up buying more that I don't actually need to buy. So this page is the final resources that I'm actually going to use. So the other curriculum planning page is where I plan out what I am hoping to use, and then I can list which child and what I'm actually using for the year. List of school supplies. And then anything I need to print, photocopy, or laminate goes here. And so then we get into the lesson plans. Each month has a monthly overview, again, undated, and then a month at a glance, if you want to use this or not. Goals, your focus, books you might want to read, whether that's assigning to your children or read alouds. I use it for read alouds. Anything I need to print, anything I need to purchase for the month, and then some notes. And these are the lesson planning pages here. So pretty basic. You put your subjects down here. There's a little space to prep for next week and any notes that you need. Then we get into the record keeping section, read aloud list, the book, the author, the subject, notes, and whether they liked it or not. I just use that as a reference for me. Book list to read for your kids so they can keep track. My kids rate their books, and when they've completed them, they just mark it here. Any online courses, definitely my high schoolers take online courses with True North Academy. We also do teaching textbooks, and then sometimes they do like random art classes or something online, so I like to keep track of any login information and where we need to be. And then this is for websites, different learning educational websites aside from the online courses here. Any extracurriculars your kids are involved in, field trips, printables. This is the same thing. I lose track of all my printables because I have so many homeschool bundles and seasonal bundles and everything, so I needed a place to keep track, the file and the location, any notes that I have, any subscriptions you belong to, a page for history resources. I found I had so many history resources, whether it's online stored somewhere or books or various like history helps that I would get to go along with our curriculum, and I just needed one separate place to keep track of all that. And then the same thing with science too. We use the good and the beautiful, and so we're always getting different resources and extra books and things, so I wanted one place for that. And then you have your quarterly review, or overview, sorry. And I do this before each quarter. A place to keep track of grades here, if you have to do that. This is a high school record sheet. I have 2 high schoolers, so I like to keep track of things so that I have an easier time at the end of the year. So you have credits, semester 1, semester 2, final grades, GPA, any extracurricular activities here, any community service you want to keep track of, college prep courses and notes. This is a weekly routine. It does go from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. here. Oftentimes, to be honest, I will just ignore the time, and I just kind of like I time block, but it's more of a routine, so I don't necessarily need to start school at 9 o'clock. On my website, you'll see a blog post. It's creating a homeschool schedule that works, and I go over how I actually create our schedule. And then this is our attempted daily routine. Again, I don't necessarily need to do times here, although sometimes I do, but it's more just a routine so my kids can kind of see what to expect throughout the day. And then along with a daily routine, I have this here. This is our schedule-ish. I do laminate this and I print this and hang it up in our schoolroom so my kids just have something to look at and kind of know what to expect. Some of my kids thrive off a routine, some don't really care, but I find it's helpful putting this in our schoolroom. So you're welcome to use this or not, but I did include that for you. I also included this. You can probably see in an older video or on Instagram, I actually fill in our loop schedule. So if that's helpful to you, make sure you check out my Instagram specifically for that. An attendance record here. So the days are over here, July through June on the top. And then also I have this one in case you would prefer to put your months up here and your days down here. And then of course some note pages, and then some list pages with notes and doodles down here. And that's it. And then this is the end with the back cover. Of course, I just keep some sticky notes in here. I keep my highlighters in here, a couple pens in here. My red pen that I like to correct the kids' schoolwork goes in here. So again, this is the A5 size, but you do have the option of A5, the letter size, or the classic Happy Planner size. So this is always available. I will leave the link for you. Of course, right now it is on sale for the planning portion for the June planning portion of the school year. And the daily planning page that I had in here is available. I meant to actually mention that here. This is available separately. So if you purchase this, you have this forever. You can print it year after year, but if you need this yearly planning page, this is always available as well as a separate download. So that's an option for you. If you have any questions, definitely leave a comment. You can also easily find me on Instagram at Simple Home Mama. I'll have the link for you as well. I'm on there very actively. Homeschool community is wonderful over there. I have lots of homeschool highlights for you. You can check out my blog. I have tons and tons of resources, free printables and helps. And make sure you join the Simple Home community on Facebook if you're over there. Lots of other homeschool resources and other moms just like us. So I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and I'll see you next time.